Who is Chris Hemsworth? Chris Hemsworth is an Australian and sometimes has a problem answering questions with any wit and charm. Who did Chris Hemsworth play first? My first acting gig was, I got cast as somewhat of an extra on a show called Guinevere Jones, where I was playing King Arthur. I had a lovely dark red, brown wig on, period costume and so on, and that was cool. That was just like, whoa, I'm on a movie set or a TV set. This is what it feels like, because it's my big break. My next job was a show called The Saddle Club. I played a young veterinarian nurse, and I was 18 or 19 at the time. Scared out of my mind, first job, thought this is it, this is my shot. Put a lot of pressure on myself and was like a deer in the headlights. Yeah, I was just a bundle of nerves and anxiety. Who would Chris Hemsworth want to play? These days, who would I want to play? I don't know. Each time it's different. You know, I think I want to do a drama, and then along comes a hilarious comedy, and I think, okay, cool, actually that's fun, let's go do that, and vice versa, and so on. So I don't know that I have any particular one character that I want to play as such. I just want to keep having fun, keep enjoying the ride. Who is Chris Hemsworth's favorite actress? Kate Blanchett, I worked with on Ragnarok. It's pretty hard to go by. You know, being an Australian, a fellow Aussie, someone I've looked up to for many, many years, and has just been in some of my favorite films, played some of the best characters on screen, and continues to do it with such grace and integrity, and has a wonderful sense of humor and warmth, and is kind and supportive. She's brilliant. Who is Chris Hemsworth's favorite band? I'd say the Teskey Brothers, an Australian singer-songwriter, folk, bluesy kind of vibe. The lead singer has one of the best voices in the music game, I think. I find the music is it has a sort of the Van Morrison, Ray LaMontagne, Nina Simone, Otis Redding. I don't know, there's just a mixture of all these other artists and quite a nostalgia to their music, which I find is enjoyable and calming, and I can have it on in the background, or I can crank it up at a party, either or. They fit all of my moods. Thank you. What is Chris Hemsworth's haircut? Luca Vanella is the guy I work with, hairdresser on all of my movies. He makes all the wigs, designs them, cuts my hair. So this is it. This is the Luca Vanella. I've actually stuck with this haircut, I think, for a while now. I look back at when I was on Home and Away, this Australian TV show. I love that experience. It's a lot of fun, but my haircut was shocking. What is Chris Hemsworth's zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. I'm, interested if someone wants to talk about it to me and tell me things about it, but I haven't used any of the knowledge to my advantage, or it hasn't helped me understand myself or anyone else really yet, but maybe I haven't explored it enough. I don't know. What is Chris Hemsworth's personality? I'm fun, enthusiastic. I think I'm adventurous. I don't love sitting still, and the fear of boredom certainly keeps me moving forward and gives me momentum to try and explore new things. What is Chris Hemsworth's diet? I'd like to think I eat a fairly balanced diet. I do eat a lot of protein, but I also have a lot of vegetables. I don't eat a huge amount of carbohydrate. I think my body responds to lean protein more so, and healthy fats and vegetables. But like anyone, I have a sweet tooth. I have a real appetite and passion for pizza and burgers and ice cream and all the bad things. But I try to give myself, it's sort of an 80-20 rule. 80%, 20%, with the good being 80 and 20% being the cheat meal, if you will. Can Chris Hemsworth sing? No. Does Chris Hemsworth like singing? Loves it. Love it. Really enjoy it. But going off the response of my family and friends, I'd say no, definitely not. Can Chris Hemsworth do an American accent? I'd like to think so, yeah. I've done some bad ones, and I've done some that I'm more proud of. And it all depends on, the prep period you have, the coach you're working with, what part of America it is, and, if that's something you gravitate toward, and some of it comes easier, some of it doesn't. That's up for you to decide, though. So, can Chris Hemsworth Play guitar. I can play a little bit, yeah. I can't say I play really well, but I do enjoy it. Much like the singing and guitar, I just don't think anyone else enjoys it. So it's more of a quiet time, kind of me in my own space experience. Can Chris Hemsworth do a backflip? No. My son can. My son does them repeatedly until he exhausts himself to the point, and then he goes to sleep. Does Chris Hemsworth have tattoos? I do have tattoos, yeah. I have a tattoo here that Robert Downey Jr. had someone design, which was when we were on the Avengers press tour, which we all got. I have a Dr. Seuss tattoo because it was a book I read my daughter a lot when she was growing up. It's one of her favorite books. I have a series of little things on my forearms that my daughter actually drew herself, tattooed, and then a sort of the kind of sacred geometry kind of whatever tattoo, which you could dig out all sorts of meaning. I myself, it's just a cool little image to me. Does Chris Hemsworth have a brother? Yes, I have two brothers, Luke and Liam. Does Chris Hemsworth like playing Thor? I love playing Thor. Played it for many, many years and would continue to do so if people wanted me to. The most challenging part of playing Thor is reinventing it each time and not having it be predictable for an audience and having it be something they've seen before. The goal is to continually try something new and keep it fresh. And that is a challenge, but part of the fun. Does Chris Hemsworth change his accent for Thor? I try to, yeah. It's slowly morphed into a version of my accent over the years, but initially it was sort of a Shakespearean, mid-Atlantic accent we were going for. I still have a feel of that, but it's loosened over the years as my interpretation of the character has loosened too. All right, that's it. That is all the questions. Thank you very much for the questions. They were great. They were intriguing and fascinating. I was surprised to see that those questions came up and what you were searching for, but there you go. You have all the answers, so no need to search anymore. Here I am.